Sipping under load. More and more learn to brace. Compassion slows the code. Efficiency wins the race. Leaders keeping narrow frames. New ones priced too high. Every crack that stress proclaimed becomes the reason why. Rules born from desperation stick long after danger fades. What saved us once turns rigid quick and will not be persuaded. Device forgets release, mistaking calm for peace. If law is fortune, urgent fire. Remember heat can scar. What protects us when we tire, make age who we are. In the shackle, here resistance turns low, burning strain. Pressure turns law, etched by pain. Pressure turns law, firm and flaw. Pressure turns law, remember all. The load eases slightly, structure remains. Echoes of tension hum for a long measured stretch. The weight is felt in vain when nothing moves. Stamps hit paper with final sound. Signatures dry and ink variables drop out all around. Options vanish quicker than blink. Corridors never to one. Result debate exists the room. Uncertainty paces last install. Replaced by a certain doom with fear relief mixed with dread. When maybe it's finally gone, the future stands straight ahead. Indifferent, locked and drawn. Closure or eyes without consent. Not caring how we feel. Certainty just intense. Turn brutally real. Outcome sealed tight, no appeal. Outcome sealed tight, iron real. Outcome sealed tight, and inside. Outcome sealed tight, day or night. Regret audits every choice, but reviews them too. Memory speaks in a neutral voice, asking what was true. The verdict doesn't argue back, it simply stands. Time enforces every act. With steady hands, we learn to live inside. Results, not dreams deferred. Responsibility exiled. Words, excuses were heard. If fate feels cruel and fire form, remember we shaped the mold. Every step before the storm helped the ending hold. Outcomes sealed tight, bear the way. Outcomes sealed tight, love away. Outcomes sealed tight, bear the way. Outcomes sealed tight, bear the weight. Outcomes sealed tight, love or hate. Outcomes sealed tight, face the light. The echo of the gavel fades. Silence stretches firm and long. The decision lingers in the air, unchanging from any measured moment.
Must wait.
Clock freeze mid-breath on the wall of the room. Alarms dissolve into air. Bars second finally assume the shape of what's fair. Schedules collapse into a single beat. Urgency sharpens the floor. Every promise mistakes a sea waiting at the door. We lived like time was elastic, forgiven and wide, but now the margin snaps to static. No one left to hide. Alas, brain falls without sound. Endings quietly crown. There's no extension to request, no buffer left to spend. The present hardens into test, where means and ends suspend. Time has expired, the window shut. Time has expired, the future cut. Time has expired, hear it ring. Time has expired, feel everything. Memories rush like unpaid debt. Faces we meant to call. Choices postponed now, collect interest on them all. We see how long we traded now. For comfort and delay, the cost arise without a bow, demanding full pay. Panic fades into clarity, strange and clean. Because certainty strips vanity down to what's been. The clock doesn't judge or lie, it simply lets us try. If regret blooms at the final time, let it teach, not bind. The truth of running out of time is knowing what we find. Time has expired, no appeal. Time has expired, stark and real. Time has expired, stand inside. Time has expired, nothing denied. Time has expired, nothing denied. The ticking stops, a hum remains. Steady and bare, the moment stretches on. Unrepeatable, holding its ground for a long while. This ghost tips slowly, then all at once. Tension hum between the sides, symmetry holds with little poison till pressure decides. Every compromise stacked with care, every gain offset by loss. We believed equilibrium was fair. A permanent truce at no cost, but weight accumulates unseen. Patience was thin, the midpoint was always a screen hiding the spin. Now the axis starts to screen split in the seam. When balance fails, it doesn't bend, it chooses left or right. The moment center cannot defend becomes a verdict side. Balance breaks here, here and crack. Balance breaks here, turning back. Balance breaks here, lines up here. Balance breaks here, crystal clear. Neutral words lose their disguise. Fences sharpened into blades. Every stance demands a side. Indecision fades. Friendship strain under the tilt. Ideals slide apart. Fairness buckles under guilt. Measured by the heart. The fall isn't sudden, it's earned by all we refuse to weigh the lesson finally learned. When even ground gives way. If harmony dies where forces meet, remember why it's bliss. Some truths cannot stay complete, they only coexist. Balance breaks here, hold your ground. Balance breaks here, choose your sound. Balance breaks here, don't revere. Balance breaks here.